be down that right side of the fairway. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really, outside chance for birdie.
That one just going to sneak on by. So that brushed in for par here at 11. And he's going to maintain that substantial lead. 12th hole now, looking at 192 yards, par 3.
Won't quite play that distance because that tee shot is considerably downhill. But you really have to be cognizant of the wind if it's coming off the left, because it easily brings that water into play down the right should that tee shot just start moving with the wind.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. This is where the excitement really kicks in at TPC Scottsdale. The 13th hole is a par 5 at 558 yards. It is a wonderful driving hole. There's water. There's desert on the right. You have the mesquite trees and a big bunker on the left. If you can drive the ball straight here, keep it out of that trouble, well, then you absolutely have a chance to get home in 2 and maybe make an eagle. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. That's a nice shot right there, landed just short, released onto the green, and now a chance for an eagle 3. Oh yeah! That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. So after the fun at the par 5 13th, you have to knuckle down here at the par 4 14th. It is 490 yards, and par is an excellent score here on this hole. Oh, he's pulled it
They've all been going straight up until that one. A little bit of a test coming up.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole. From the rough into the bunker, or the frying pan into the fire. Sometimes mistakes, they just have a way of compounding themselves. Yeah, that was going to be tough to fly that all the way to the hole out of the bunker, and this is going to come up a good bit short. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. Unfortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done.
Now at the par 5 15th, and Frank, there is plenty to catch your eye. There's also quite a bit to catch your ear. You can hear the roars at the par 3 16th. So how do you focus on the task at hand?
Great question, Rich. You realize you're about to enter the stadium part of the golf course, but this is the last par 5 that you're going to play. We've seen eagles here over the years. We've seen many a player hit it in the water off the tee or water short of the green. Certainly one of the tougher tee shots coming in. No bunkers here to worry about, just that huge lake to the left. Find the fairway. You might just find the green.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
And that one finished off. It's a birdie here at 15. That's going to move him to 24 under par. This is absolutely one of the coolest holes in golf. This is a little bit like dropping Fenway Park into the desert, trading a baseball bat for a golf club. And it is bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, tie game, World Series rowdy. I mean, there is nothing like it in golf. Okay, not what these fans were hoping for when they were sprinting across the golf course at 7 in the morning, that's for sure. We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And a very makeable look here. Not too much undulation at all. Maybe just a slight move to the right.
Now this round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And he's got it to 25 under par now. Down to the 17th, and Frank, fair to say this is one of the best short par fours in all of golf?
It is. The drivable par 4 that's designed the way it's meant to be played is a winner. The ones that are just shortened to be made drivable, they don't work. This was designed to be a 17th hole, and it was designed to be drivable. You couldn't get a better place, and you couldn't get a better par 4.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. So a big drive, and not much needed to carry here for his second. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And with that, his score moves to 26 under par. We finish our day here at TPC Scottsdale with a 442-yard par 4 18. Strategy off the tee is key. Challenge the lake on the left and cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers, or play it safely down the right side of the fairway. Well, it does avoid the Church Pew bunker left, but this is too far right and into one of the smaller bunkers, so no advantage gained there.
After the tee shot finds that beautifully positioned bunker. I know the bunker shot didn't quite get on the green, but you can still make a very solid par.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for his par here at 18. And that is going to be a Saturday score of 66 for this third round. So a final look at the leaderboard, and this has just been a runaway so far. Our featured golfer miles in front with 18. EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the base of the McDowell Mountains and TPC Scottsdale, live final round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. Here in the Valley of the Sun, the temperatures are up, the scores are down, as we take a look at the leaderboard on this Sunday. Our leader is indeed our featured golfer. It has been a textbook performance to this point. So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage. Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This from about 10 feet. That's got to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. He's going to stay at 26 under par. The second hole at 442 yards of par 4 is tempting. If you're one of the longer hitters, you might want to challenge those two fairway bunkers on the right. If you carry those, you'll have another chance to make a 3.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. That finished off for par here with the second. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, what's the strategy here off the tee at the par 5 third?
For the long hitters, they still think that they can reach this par 5 and 2 comfortably with a good tee shot. For the shorter hitters, it really is a thought about where you lay up that second shot to try and leave a good third shot yardage in. Still a good tee shot, though. That hazard down the right side protects against someone who's a little too cavalier off the tee.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
Tee shot has given the player a chance to go for this green in 2. Just have to be mindful of covering the ravine, which protects the entire front part of the green.
Well, that can happen on a par 5. I mean, you let it rip on that second shot, trying to get it home in two, and you end up just a little bit long.
Yeah, too much mustard. Obviously did not want to be short, but problem now comes from over the back.
Eight feet remaining here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And that's going to move him to 27 under par.
Really nice mix of holes to start here at TPC Scottsdale. The 2 4s and then the par 5. Now our first par 3. Just a little over 180 yards, Frank.
Plays a little downhill, longer than what it once was. Green is radically different. Used to be deep, now it's wide. And the bunkering, of course, is visually totally different from what it used to be.
That one safely on the putting surface. 13 feet away. Oh, good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. He moves to 28 under par.
Well, Frank, now at the 5th hole, the par 4, the challenge stiffens just a bit.
Yeah, the longest par 4, obviously in the start of this golf course, around the 470-yard mark. 2 bunkers down the right have been changed to 1, but it's in the perfect position now. Of course, that new tee added to add a little bit of length to this hole. The green still remains relatively similar to what it used to be.
Oh, a miss there. That is way right.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
Didn't check, Frank.
Yeah, just not enough spin on that, really. I mean, that almost like took that first bounce and just ricocheted forward.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to stay 28 under par. Par 4 6th is not overly long at 432 yards, a dogleg to the left. It's all about avoiding those bunkers that flank both sides of the fairway. If you do, yet again, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Driving's been sensational all week, and here's another one that's going to set up nicely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Nicely read there. It is a par here at the 6th, and he'll remain right where he is. This 215-yard 7th is the longest par 3 at TPC Scottsdale. The challenge here is that there's a false front there, so if you don't take enough club, you can come back off short of the green. And if you're left, you'll end up in that big bunker, which is guarding the putting surface.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Oh, sizable putt left.
Oh, nothing routine about that one. Well done to roll it in for par. And he'll stay right where he is. Up next, the 475-yard par 4 8th. It's a slight dog leg left. Ideally, you want to shape a right to left shot to catch a downslope on the fairway. But watch out for the two bunkers on the left. Par from there would be a big ask. This one starting a little left off the tee.
Well, that tee shot took some working out. The breeze was coming off the left, made the adjustment, and it is absolutely fine now.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
We're looking at 123 yards to the flag, pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Okay, good roll there. It is a par here at the 8th, and he'll remain right where he is.
Here at the par 4 9th hole, Frank, what's the strategy off the tee?
Well, there's one bunker down the right side that you have to be very wary of. 325 yards to carry that, so it's very much in play, and just over 290 to reach it. Ideally, you have to go left about that down the left side. But really, this is a second shot hole because this green is not very deep.
Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Fairway at the 9th, one of the widest on the golf course, so ball easily finds the fairway. Now can take dead aim at this whole location to this narrow green.
That's a good shot, and more importantly too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Nope.
Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that finishes off a strong front 9. It's a 33, 2 under par.
Par 4 10th hole. And Frank, do you think players should consider cutting the corner over that large bunker along the right side?
Well, in years gone by, Rich, that's exactly what they were starting to do, and consequently they've sort of put in a few new bunkers really to stop that avenue or access into 10. Really, the easiest way to play it is just play it down the left side, leave yourself in. If you want to be brave, be prepared that if you miss, you'll find a bunker.
That's going to be into the rough right behind the big stadium structure at 16. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This will be a 14-foot putt here. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And pars are fine at this point with this tournament well in hand.
Now at the par 4 11th, Frank, I really like this hole.
Well, you might be the only one, Rich, because this is an absolute scorecard wrecker. Water all the way down the left side. There's two bunkers. Don't worry about that. They're not off the tee. They're around the green. They protect the left front and the back. If you think you can bail out down the right side, well, you could find cactus and all sorts of crazy things down the right. And believe me, go down there, more than anything, they'll wreck your scorecard as well.
Yep, that's going to be into the lake. So the drop taken, and now he'll try to find some way to fashion an up and down from where he is and still get out of here with a par.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to save bogey. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. But fortunately, this one still well in hand.
Well, Frank, this is kind of the forgotten par 3 on the back 9 here at TPC Scottsdale. All of that attention on hole number 16. What do you think of the par 3 12th?
This is by far tougher, Rich. Downhill tee shot, especially off that back tee. Bunkering down the left, sort of it catches your eye, but it also takes your eye off the water, which is behind and to the right of this green. Got to be careful. This is a real sleeper, this par 3.
Oh, and that is over the back, but it will stay dry. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain at 27 under.
Par 5 13th, chance for birdie or maybe even eagle if you're bold and brave enough, but also, Frank, chance for disaster here?
Well, there is. Water very much in play down the right side. There's a bunker down the left too. If you finish up in that, there's no way you're going for this par 5 and 2. Then it becomes a little bit of a zigzag mission. The second shot either has to be hit down the right side, just skirting that bunker in the front, or it has to be all carry.
And that is into the lone bunker here left of this 13th fairway. Want to make sure you catch this cleanly. His second to the par 5.
Problem was going to start with that tee shot. Once it found the bunker, needed a cool head and a second shot that found the fairway. Not quite there, though.
.15 feet away.
got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. We come now to the 490-yard par 4 14th. Quite as intimidating as number 11, but every bit as demanding. After an uphill tee shot, players hit into a green sitting precariously on what was once a spectator's mound. Par is a great score here. And that will do just fine. Now Noda, his second from the fairway.
Well, he's looking at 138 yards to the front, 146 to the hole. The pin is stuck in the front right section of the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is. Arriving now at the 553-yard 15th, another reachable par 5, water guarding the left side of the fairway. Players hit their second or third shots into an island green, and scores can range from 3 to 7 here, so the 15th is always exciting.
What a great tee shot. Perfect. Right down the middle.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Let's see if he can knock this in. It's for birdie. Yes, a very well-played hole. That's in for birdie. And stop the presses if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year.
Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, what makes this so special is the walk underneath the grandstands. It's the Gladiator coming into the Coliseum.
That's a perfect description, Rich, and that's why this hole is unlike any other hole on the PGA Tour. The atmosphere that the players feel on that tee, they cannot prepare for, they can't experience anywhere else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime par 3.
And when you look at it from up high with the blimp view, it sort of appears as though they dropped Fenway Park or Wrigley Field right into the desert. And this is a sellout crowd. I mean, this is 20,000 fans, and there's nothing like it. There's not a single hole in golf that has more fans on it than the 16th here at TPC Scottsdale.
Yeah, a little short, but that's pretty good effort there. Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16, and he'll remain well in control of this tournament. Up next, the 332-yard drivable par 4 17th. Players going for the green need to avoid the water short and left of the putting surface. A miss right will still allow for a fairly simple up and down. Showing no signs of a let-up here. This tournament seemingly under control as that's in the fairway here at 17. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. A 5-footer now for birdie. Well done. And rolled in for a birdie. And this is turning into an absolute runaway at the top of the leaderboard. What an outstanding finishing hole here at TPC Scottsdale. Not overly long, but it is challenging. At 442 yards, this par 4 is all about strategy. You can challenge the lake on the left if you're one of the bigger hitters. Cut the corner of the Church Pew bunkers. That leaves you with just a flip wedge in. Or you can take the safe route. Just go down the right side of the fairway.
Great drive straight down the fairway here, and the second shot is just over 90 yards.
Just 90 yards remaining here for his second into the par 4.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really an outside chance for birdie.
That didn't need much more, but it does come up just about a foot short. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at 18. And that will be a great final round score of 68. So this a tremendous week of golf. And in the end, for our featured player, Frank gets a third career victory.
And a good one. They're starting to come a little quicker. I think confidence is starting to grow. It'll be really interesting these next 12 months to see if they can absolutely springboard from this position.
So that's it for us. For Frank, Noda,